so we did the decimals. I forgot to pull up the decimals, which I'll do right now. Let me type this in really quickly. So for the first part, you had to find your line of best fit, round to one decimal place, which should have been y equals 0.6 x plus 9.8. If you put more than the one decimal place, you got points taken off, but I only took off half of the total unless your numbers were completely wrong. So 2 points for that one. And then if you did the work in Desmos, here the weight depends on the age and months. So this is an x equals. Excuse me, so you would put x equals in Desmos. X equals 10 in Desmos. And find where these two lines cross. So the answers I accepted were 16.27 and 16.3, but you had to put labels as this is real world, so pounds. Some of you did this. You put 10 into this, and I'm going to show you what happens. You get a number that's completely different. So this is not using all of the decimals possible. Your line of best fit is, which is why you should be using this and figuring out where they intersect. If you don't use that, your answer will be less accurate. To me, it will be wrong. Right? So use your line of best fit, see where they cross. Questions on that one? All right, so to get your full points there, you needed to show me that you found x equals 10 somehow. Got the correct one of the two, rounding or not rounding, and put your label pounds. The next part was very similar. You somehow had to show me that you got 60 by either showing me that you multiplied 5 and 12 or x equals 60. And that was worth 1 point. And then when you put that into Desmos, I accepted one of three answers for that one, 48.453, 48.45, 48.5 pounds, any of those. So the 2 points there were showing me that you got 60 in some way, and then getting the answer in one of these three answers. Questions on that one? The last one, you had to find how old the girl will be in months when she weighs more than 45 pounds. So this is now our y equals. And then you're going to find where those two lines cross. And I accepted 4 different answers for that one. 54.635 would be exactly at 45, and it said more than 45, but I still accepted that one. 54.63 would be a little over 45, and I would accept that. 54.6 would also be a little over 45, and I would accept that. Or if you rounded this to 55. But any more rounding than that was too much rounding. And you were looking for months. Sorry, that should be 64 months. So any of those answers were acceptable. If you were solving this, again, you would have to use all of your decimals from the original problem to get an accurate answer. Questions on any of those? Then I'm going to explain your summative activity. There are 19 of you here today. So I need you guys to get into 5 groups of 3 and 2 groups of 2. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll explain the activity. 5 groups of 3 and 2 groups of 2. Sit at separate tables. Move to separate tables.